It's time to go for it. Now. Now is the moment. Whatever's been on your mind, go for it. And I know there might be self-doubt, fears, things holding you back, thinking that you don't have all that you need to pursue that activity or that passion that's been roaming around in your head, and maybe it's making you go crazy because you want to go for it, but you're holding yourself back. The first step is breaking through the wall that's right in front of you. And behind that, there's that freedom, that liberation that you get when you start doing what you love. And it's all about breaking through. And you might think you don't have all the tools, maybe physical tools, if it's crafts or any kind of art, physical art, or I don't know, you don't have an instrument that you wanna play with, or anything. I feel like there is something that you can start with, even though you don't have anything ready. For example, for YouTube, I wasn't sure how to start because I don't have a professional camera. My computer is like 9 years old and I gotta change that, and its camera sucks. And so I started looking up apps for my phone with a good quality, and now I'm using my old phone with an app. It is Filmic PRO, I guess, and it's perfect, but I know that I'm gonna switch to a professional camera and a good quality mic. Excuse me. But in the meantime, I just use this and I'm going for it, even though I'm still trying to learn, especially the editing skills. I'm using this app, Wondershare Filmora, that's having kind of some issues right now. But the point is that I didn't know how to edit. Like, I'm learning everything day by day. Or when I download my video on the app and then I start looking up or just, playing around. And I don't drive myself crazy in trying to make the best video ever or competing with other YouTubers with which is the best video, or comparing myself. I can do a video without editing, but I love editing, and that's part of like what I love doing with videos. So I do that because it makes me feel good. It's fun. That's what's supposed to be. What you pursue, it's supposed to be fun. And even though you might not have everything, you can start little by little, and everything will start coming to you slowly or quickly. I don't know, it depends. And I know I made the instrument example. I know it's funny, like, how can I start learning an instrument if I don't have one? Well, it's funny because I started learning music theory before renting a violin, which almost 1 year I've been learning it. Wow. Time goes by so fast. That's why it's important to pursue whatever you want, whatever you wish to. Even though you don't feel ready, but are you gonna be ready fully 100% for sure? I don't think so. I myself didn't think I was ready to start learning the violin, even though it's been like 10 years now that I've been wanting to. And there was fear. I was like, okay, let's try and go to this music school and book a trial lesson. And I did. And oh my gosh, I teared up when the violin teacher started playing a little bit. I was like, oh my god, that's it. I'm going for it. I don't know how, I don't know when well, I did go after 1 week. Like, I decided that day, and 1 week later I was there with the violin teacher learning the violin, and it's been one of the best choices I've ever made, and I'm gonna keep going. And it's almost 1 year. Wow, Jesus. Well, and that's the fulfillment that it gives you when you pursue something that you love, right? Even though, I'm sorry, my cat is going crazy. Even though things may be very uncertain, and let me tell you, I wanted to give up quite a few times because I felt like I wasn't making progress, which I made a video about that. And now I'm taking it more slowly, like I'm having fun. I know what my weaknesses may be, and I'm working on those, and it's a step-by-step. I don't want to call it plan. I don't like plans. Like, I've never really been friends with plans. Like, it depends, but it's all about the love that you give. And you know, I don't know, it's just like that very, you feel it in your body. Even though at the beginning you might feel, as I said, uncertain and fearful, not knowing if it's the right thing. I did question myself a lot at the beginning. And now I'm here and I'm like, damn, I love playing the violin. Oh, it's so, oh, I can, you know, if you know, you know, like, and you're gonna know if you don't know yet. But it's important to really do what you love, even if it's just looking up information at the beginning. But I feel like everything goes into place when you start, like when you decide to go for it. I shared what was it, a paragraph or something about the butterfly effect that made me tear up a little bit. Let me go and read it to you. Here's what this paragraph says. You need to stay, and you need to stay loudly. You're afraid of making bad choices, but the truth is this: the tiniest actions will influence the course of the rest of your life, and you cannot control it. So many factors play a part in you being here today. A delayed train, an extra cup of tea, the number of seconds your parents took to cross the street. This is chaos theory, sensitivity, mathematics. You are here, and every choice you have ever made has led you to right now. Reading this, in this case, listening to this, but I'm gonna post it. While you exist, every movement and moment matters. Those bad choices led you to the best days of your life. If you were to play it all in rewind, change will come, even if you're standing still. Butterflies will keep flapping their wings and causing hurricanes. So make your choices and make them loud. Trust your gut, trust energy, and if you ceased to exist, oh, the universe will notice the mess that would make, the hearts that will break. So just stay. Stay for bad choices. Stay for great ones. Stay. Cause a few hurricanes. And this was written by SRW Poetry. I find it really beautiful, really inspiring. I don't know, it made me feel like the tingling sensations. It's just, you don't know how special you are, because maybe you don't feel like you're making a change in the world, or you're not making any progress or anything, but in reality you are, just by being you. I know I'm steering off the message here, but it's important to to know that we're all special in our own unique ways. And I know you might have heard that 100 times, but I feel like that poem really makes you feel something in your heart, something that, I don't know, it's magical, and it's there in each one of us. Stumbling upon my words. So whatever it is that you want to go for it now. And I know you might think, or maybe there are like 100 and thousands of people doing that. Bro, there are like literally 100 and thousands of people doing music, for example. But still, there are artists or people starting and sharing their music because there's something special about that. They're gonna touch the hearts of people. They're gonna make people feel some kind of emotion, or I don't know, the impact. Even if it seems small at first, like the butterfly flapping their wings, it will have a huge impact, like the ripple effect. And even if it takes a little bit of time to see that impact, just know that you did. It will not go unnoticed. Yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. So just go for it now. Life is really too short, and the one biggest regret that older people have in their lives is not going after what they loved or after their passions. So go for it now. Thank you for being here. Have a great life.